Hello, my friends. It is starting to look like Christmas, both crafting and in my life personally. If you know me and you watch my channel, you know my husband is Santa Claus. So we are having Santa in July here in the Smith household. So if I have a photo, I'm going to pop it in here so you can see what Mr. Claus is up to these days. And that's enough. That's enough of it. That's enough said. I don't even have to go on. I think y'all will get a kick out of that though. But I am jumping in here on July 1st because this kit is amazing. And I did not want to rush my projects this month. I am having so much fun with this kit. I'm taking my time with this kit, and I don't have all my videos done yet. So I'm going to share a little bit of what I've done, little sneak peeks, and then I'm going to have a little more detailed cards coming out in my videos. So let me just share the bundle, the kit and caboodle, because this one's amazing, guys. This is just up my alley. So let me just share a little bit, and then I've got 4 samples I'm going to show you just to get your juices flowing. And then there's more to come, much more to come. So, and while I have your attention, I just want to let you know, there's one kit in here that I love so much. I am doing my very first live. Yes, I'm saying it. I'm doing my very first personal, by myself, live today, 3 p.m. Eastern Time on my channel, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that here later on in the video, because I have a little more to tell you about that. But anyways, let me just run through these real quick to show you, because I know y'all are dying to see this stuff, and I'm putting this out at midnight because I want y'all to see this firsthand here. Okay, this is the small die of the month. It is called Skating into the Holidays, and check it out. These little ice skates are so cute. But you don't just get ice skates. You also get the full foliage set. It makes such pretty ice skates. And they're very detailed. In other words, you can change these colors up. And I do in my sample when we get into my card. If you do this background one a different color, it looks like the interior of the skate is a different color, like your lining is a different color and your heel back here is a different color. It's very interesting. So I'll show you that in my sample because it's really pretty. Here it just shows it white. So stay tuned for my video because I've really made a striking card with it. And you don't have to fill it up as much as here. You can go a lot smaller. You don't have to do as much, but you can. You can go big and bold, or you can go small and light. So the options are endless. And I love that it has lots of different leaves. It's not just 1 or 2. You've got 4 different leaves to choose from. You have 2 different berries to choose from. So you've got lots of options. You also have a bow in there, which I haven't even used yet. So you also have very extensive laces, which I will show you how to use because there's a tiny little piece here. Tiny. Look. Tiny little piece there. So I will even show you how to use that as well. I like to, when it's really intricate, I like to show you exactly how to use it. So I will be doing that in my small die of the month video coming up soon. Large die. Snow-capped holidays. Y'all are not going to believe this. Again, the large die is large. Are you ready for this? This is nothing. Look what we're going to make. A large birdhouse. Oh my goodness, I'm in love. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you here. I haven't even die cut this one out yet. I've saved it for last because I am still dreaming up my color combination. But this one I'm doing this weekend. So, and I'm filming this a weekend before the 1st. So, I'm going to do this weekend. So it'll be done by the 1st. But I am just trying, do I want it traditional? Do I want it untraditional? I don't know. Do you guys like traditional or untraditional colors the most for Christmas? I like them both. And I'm doing both in different things, but this one is just gorgeous. I love this branch. Look at that branch. I love that branch. It has your pine cone. It has different branches, and they are a little different in size here, but they could mix and match. You don't have a poinsettia here. Your poinsettia is over here, and you do have some holly, but they're larger than this one. You have some berries, but they're larger than this one. They also are different detail. It's a different berry, if you notice here. You have a different style of berry than is here. This one is a round open top, and this one is a lined berry. So you have two different styles. You have snow caps for your tops of your roof and stuff. And then you have your two cardinals down here, which you can change to do different birds. They don't have to be cardinals. You can make them into blue jays. You could leave their tufts off the top of their heads and turn them into little brown woodland birds. You could do a lot of things with them. So I just think this is adorable. Look at the little perch that comes out here. So cute. And not too many pieces to build the birdhouse, which I like. Also, this little piece goes here, that one there. So we will build this together on screen in my large die of the month video. Then you have the two embossing folders. We have a 2D snowflake geometric, which it is called Hexy Snowflake. So we have that one, which I'll show you here shortly. And then we have pine cones and berries, which I do have a video with this one coming out. And we have some fun with some solar paste with this video. So it is really detailed, and I love the pine cones. The pine cones are really pretty in this one. So be watching for that. Now this is the Stampin' Die of the month. It is called Christmas Magic Sentiments. And I'm really proud of Spellbinders for this one because it's got really cute, sentiments and sub-sentiments. But they have made us a strip die for these sentiments, the small sentiments. So we have our large, but we also have our strip die. And I love that because I hate cutting those out. Raise your hand if you feel that way. I hate it. I hate cutting them out. So this strip die will fit any of these, and you can shorten it by die cutting it a second time and making it the size you want it. If you don't know how to do that, let me know. I can explain it to you better in the future. But that's perfect for that. So I'm really proud of them for this. Then we have a Sprigs and Bow stencil of the month. This one has 5 stencils. And this one here, you have 3 parts, and it makes a sprig and berries. Really pretty. I have a sample here over to the side that's going to show that in a minute. And then this one here has a detailed bow. Now I combined, I'm going to go ahead and pull my sample in here so you can see it. I combined the bow and the background stencil here. So I've got the pine, the branches and berries. Then I have my bow here. I used Simon Hurley's Lunar Paste in gold for my bow. Then I have detailed my poinsettias in a burgundy with a foil cardstock behind. And I've added gold to the poinsettias. And then added all the little foliage around. Now this Wishing You Joy is from the foil of the month, which we're getting to in just a minute. But this is kind of, 3 clubs in one. So, but that is one of my samples to share with you today. Just to give you an idea of some of the clubs and how you can mix and match them. Now, if you're wondering, this gold here is Magicals. I used a little bit of gold Magicals by just getting it wet with a little bit of spritz of water, and then I used a paintbrush and just painted it on, and I just love how it matched the solar paste It just really brought that out. And there are little specks of gold in my clear gems that I put on here that match the solar paste also. I don't know if you can pick that up there in the frame, but it turned out really nice. So that is my first sample to show you. Now this is the stitching of the month. Love this too. I'm going to have a video showing stencil and stitch. That's the name of it. It's going to be stencil and stitch. So we're going to be using this bow with our stencil. And then I have a sample here in just a second showing you this die, which is super pretty and additional to the bow. So this one here is called Stitched All Wrapped Up, and it makes a package. Isn't that cute? It's adorable. I love it. And the way it works is this little piece right here is the piece that comes out from the sides, and then this piece of course goes straight down the center of your A2 card. So then you can put these bows either straight down, or you can put the tails straight out and make your bow whichever size you want. Then you can fit these. This is actually upside down. Let me turn it around for you. You put those right up here so you can use a darker color and give yourself some depth in your cardstock. And you can either use a different color or you can ink blend that a little darker than the cardstock you're already using. So that's your center of your bow. Really quick stitching, but it is gorgeous when it's stitched. So watch for my video, Stitched and Stenciled, because that will be a really good one. And the color combo on this is going to be non-traditional. Really pretty colors. So, Glimmer of the Month is a special one with some holly. You've already seen the sentiments. I didn't take this one out, but let me just show you the packaging. Here is your holly, and I've got a sample here of the holly all colored up. This is what we're going to be doing in the video. We're going to be coloring it just like this, and I'm going to show you how I did this with colored pencils. So watch for that video coming, Glimmer and colored pencils. And then this one, by the way, is called Joyful Holly. And then this is it's stenciled. Now, one of the free kit and caboodle, and yes, one of the free, we have 2 freebies with the kit and caboodle this month. One of the free kit and caboodles is a stencil to stencil your glimmer, which I love. Thank you, Spellbinders. I love having stencils for my glimmer and my Better Press stuff. So thank you, Spellbinders, for including us a stencil. So this is my stencil sample, and I put the sentiment on there as well. And I used the Glimmer of the Month foil. Now, whenever you subscribe to Glimmer of the Month, you do get a free package of foil. This is the aura that we're getting this month, and as you can see, it is holographic. Comes up, it's not rainbow, that's because of my lights, but it is holographic, but mostly tends to the gold side. So it does, but it kind of comes across a little differently, kind of a holographic gold, as you can see. But you do get a free package of this when the Glimmer goes into the store a month or so later. If there's any left, you do not get the Glimmer free roll. So that's like, you know, a nice savings there. Okay, so then we've got the wax seal. Let me grab the wax seal out. The wax seal of the month is a gorgeous snowflake, which coordinates with your snowflake background, your 2D embossing folder nicely. You get a free pack of pearl white beads. This is one of the newer colors from Spellbinders. I love that they're giving us the newer ones in the kits. And the same with the wax seal. You don't get the free wax beads when the wax seal comes into the store later on, if it's still available. But let me show you a couple samples of the wax seal. Now, if any of you saw my wax seal video last Saturday, I showed you how to do inlaid technique. This is the inlaid technique, and then I colored it with silver. And I'll pop in a video link right here if you have yet to see the inlaid technique, but wait, come back and click that after you see my next little bit of information about the Better Press live here in just a little while. Wait. So here's the inlaid technique. So I did one of them like that. And then here is just it by itself. This is with ink color, and that's just it pressed. And then here it is with ink, with silver, and with crystals. So that is also with the extra stitching die, which I've also added crystals to, but I also added a crystal to the center of the wax bead. And this, of course, is the beautiful 2D embossing folder. So that is your wax bead of the month. So that's Glimmer and wax bead. Now, are you ready? Are you ready for the Better Press of the month? This is what we are going to be live playing with at 3 p.m. Eastern Time later today. It's not that. Better Press of the Month Christmas haul. This, guys, when I saw this, I fell in love. Because I love me a red truck. Okay, and I know a lot of people love a red truck, but this is just adorable. This is a registration plate, so you can do his tires a different color. Then you have little nameplate, sentiment plates here that can go against the back of his truck. And you have a Christmas tree that could go in the back of his pickup. And you have snow that can line the top of the truck, the ground of the truck. Let's see. So you can see the picture closely. Along the top edge, you could put the die pieces of, and glitter, guys. The glitter cardstock. Look. To make your snow, the glitter. Oh my goodness. I haven't had enough time to play with this. But so your sentiment nameplate goes right here, and then your tree can come up here. And I have not made this as intended yet. I've been having too many ideas run through my head. So I haven't had nearly enough time to play with this, but we're going to play with it this afternoon with an idea that I have in my head that is not, it's not traditional. Well, it is, well, I don't know. I'm going to just leave it as a surprise. So we're going to make a scene, let's just say. But, so your tree has a die. These are your snow dies. Your sentiments have a die. Okay. The Christmas sentiments. Merry Christmas and delivering cheer. Super cute. Let me show you what a sentiment looks like. This is how a sentiment, oh, you can't see it because of what I used. I used Glimmer. That one says delivering cheer. I don't know if you can see that or not. Okay. So I've got it on gold foil card. Okay. My truck had to have a shiny paint job. So here's my truck glimmered. Is he not cool? Now I used the registration on my Glimmer machine. Yes, I'm a rule breaker. But it did work. Didn't have any problems. Let me show you my actual registration. Has a little bit of an indent in it, but still can be used. That's the first time I tried the plastic on the Glimmer machine. So it worked. And so here is the truck. Haven't made this one into a project. We're going to be making this one into a project this afternoon. So there's my Merry Christmas and my red truck. Okay. So that's what we're creating this afternoon. But wait, and this is my main reason for having y'all here today, because I have to share something else. Isn't this beautiful? This is just so pretty. This is not a spectacular card, okay? But I just fell in love with it when I figured it out. So, first, let me say, there's another free caboodle item. And these are 3 more nameplates that you can use throughout the year. So this is not just a Christmas truck, guys. Happy birthday, hello, and thank you. Thank you, Spellbinders, for thinking about us throughout the year so this truck can be used more times than just at Christmas. I love that. So you will get these free with the caboodle along with your Glimmer sentiment. Love it. Okay, so this is what I did. I created a little scene using the stencil of the month from June. And we made us a little truck scene. He's just driving off into the sunset. What do y'all think? Isn't it cute? It's just a flat card. There's nothing else on it. It is completely flat, ready to ship, mail out, and it says thank you because I want to say thank you to all of you for always being here supporting me. And I just had to share it with y'all on the first. So I'm here saying thank you to all of you. And I hope y'all will come and see me at 3 o'clock today for this one, which is going to be a little more technical than this one. So come back. I actually used 2 different techniques though, from this one to this one. So this one is better pressed. This one is glimmered. And we're going to somehow make this one a scene. And I'll tell you how I did this one in the live as well. So I don't think we'll have time to make this one, but I'm going to show you how to do this one and make it a scene. So come back, see me, 3 p.m. Link is down below for those that missed the live. I'll put it down there later. But all the links to the clubs are down below as well. And I appreciate your support for using my links whenever possible. Have an amazing day, guys. Love y'all. Bye.